So it's have you used the StreamYard?
No, not yet, not yet.
All right. So where did the name Hala come from?
Okay, Hala, Hala is part of a slang which says, Hala at me, call me, talk to me, Hala at me.
Oh,
So
Hala
I'm
is
saying
me.
when people
Okay.
should, yes, yes, that's where,
So yeah, I get some people in the US.
What kind of girl women love to be so? What kind of girl?
I got Yashika from the US.
oh, okay, amazing, amazing.
Amazing voice.
Yeah,
I think there's an echo there. All right.
yes, yes.
Yeah, I got Yashika and Divine in the US, and Yashika doesn't know where Swaziland is,
Oh,
like it
yes, yes.
like a typical American.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Hello,
Yeah.
hello. How are you
Yeah,
doing?
we are. Hi,
Hello,
hi.
Yashika. There's Larry in Swaziland.
Okay.
You you can greet him.
Hello. You said Larry.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Hello. Can I see you?
Uh, we can't see you.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I think I'm live now. All right.
Yeah. No, we can see. I can only see a picture.
Yes.
Someone who looked like you.
Yes.
All right. So that's Larry. Larry, you can see. And Larry, yeah, we have Yashika. Maybe Yashika, we can start with you since you are the only woman here. Can you
Okay.
Yes, ladies first.
introduce yourself?
Um, my name is Yashika Douglas. I'm a born and raised Memphis, Tennessee, USA. I'm a finance clerk with the United States Postal Service, and I also own my own business, a clerical support business called Executive Assignments. And yeah, I'm looking for growth, business wise, financially. So it's nice to meet y'all.
All right. And Larry, you
Thank
can
you.
introduce yourself.
Yes, thank you, Yashika, Mr. Mutuma. My name is Larry. I'm in Swaziland. I work in an entertainment space. I'm a theater director,
Okay.
actor, dancer, choreographer, and a musician. Also, I'm a businessman. I own a franchise. It's a small, medium franchise where I run Fingers Barber Shop, which are in Swaziland. And then also, uh, I run Hala Radio. Hala Radio is an online radio which I just launched recently. So I'm here trying to network, get more, and to learn more from the experience, Mr. Mutuma and the team, is working with. Thank you.
Yeah. So that's the radio station you can see on the screen there.
Okay.
That's
Yes, yes, yes.
an internet radio station. So in terms of content and Hala, do you know? Larry, do you know what 1873 stands for?
One
No,
eight.
no, not yet, not.
Let's have for Yashika. Do you know what 1873 stands for? Hello.
Yes. Does it represent a year?
Okay, that's a good start. So
I don't.
one plus eight.
It's not.
Nine,
7 plus 3,
10.
20.
10. And the difference between the two?
It's
Not
1 there.
1. So it represents the power of 1.
Okay.
That human beings are indivisible.
Okay.
You can't have half an individual. You
Right.
can't have half white, half something else. We are
Yes.
all human beings. We are complete. We are like one. We are complete. So each individual is gifted like anybody else. And those gifts come from nature. They are unalienable. You remain with them until you die. You remain with your mind until you die. Even if you are in a group, you still are you. Like a grain in the sand, you remain standing.
Yes.
Okay, that's true.
So we celebrate the power of the individual. That's where the address of thought is. And the address of action is in the individual, not in a group.
All right.
So ours is a literacy radio station.
Okay.
It is there to serve as a platform to learn about life, about the individual in life, about groupings in life, and to provoke others to come together. Right now, we have a campaign called C2C, converting connections to communities, using radio as an accelerator.
Okay.
But we don't look at radio the way people look at radio. We look at broadcasting, which means if we come together and talk like this, we're already in radio, but we are bridging the divide by race, by creed, by gender, whatever. All these are artificial divisions.
Yeah.
So when I say, Larry, what is a dash? Do you know a term called a dash?
No. Dash.
Dash, DASH.
No.
And Yashika?
No, I don't. I don't know what that is.
So do you want to listen to a song that I wrote?
Sure.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course.
I like the of course. So it's called Working on My Dash.
Working on my tash.
No, Working on My Dash.
So working on your board. So dash the space
Yeah,
where I don't know.
that's it's called Dash, Working on My Dash.
Okay.
So listen to the song.
I'm working on my dash. I'm working on my dash. I'm working on my dash. Working on my dash. Working on my dash. Working on my dash.
So that's one of. This is another version.
I've been working on my dash. Working. Yeah, it's my life story. Let paint dangerous surprises, like an album of my journey. I cannot source it, but I live through it. It's not for free, but expensive and joyful to me. I've been working on my desk, working on my desk. I've been working on my desk, working on my desk. I've been working on my desk, working on my desk. I've been working on my desk. I've been working on my desk. I've been working on my desk, working on my desk. I've been working on my desk, working on my desk. I've been working on my desk, working on my desk. I've been working on my desk. I've been working on my desk.
Now, can you get the gist of it?
It's working. Yeah, I can get the feel and
You know, a dash is a 1. That is turned 180 degrees. So when you go to your tombstone, you see 2 dates, the date of birth and the date of death.
Okay.
The dash is what connect the 2 dates. That's your life.
Okay, your life. Working on your life.
Working on my life.
Oh yes.
So when I'm working on my life, I don't need to be disturbed. Work on your life and I work on mine, and we will be there together.
Yeah, brilliant.
So that's the name of the radio stations, the dash, the number 1. That your life is indivisible. You can't break it. You can't die for 2 hours and wake up. Death is final. So in between those 2 deaths, you meet a lot of people, some useless ones, some useful ones. But it takes time to know who is who in the zoo. There are time wasters, but if you come together, there is no problem that you can't solve.
Yes.
True.
That means Yashika can start promoting her business using radio station anywhere in the world. We could be broadcasting from Swaziland, from Zimbabwe, from South Africa, from Memphis, from wherever you are.
Okay. I like that.
So we become indivisible.
Okay.
So that's what Ashika wanted to know about building communities using radio as an accelerator.
Yes.
If we have radio, what kind of content do we need? And who is going to be the voice and face of it?
Okay.
Hey, how are you, my brother?
Going into the holy day. We'll have to talk tomorrow after sundown.
After sundown, okay, no problem.
Okay, God bless. I sent you a few notes.
All right.
Don't back up. Keep going forward.
No, but I can't keep going forward on my own. Otherwise, I become the old Negro spirit.
I'm the wind beneath your wings. Keep flying.
Okay.
Aksamea Mordin Sinka.
All right. Hello. That's another brother in Israel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Judaism.
Yeah, he's a black Jew from Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I recognized the accent.
Yeah, he's in Chicago. Chicago. He's born and raised in Chicago, spent 40 years in Africa.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's great. I would like to visit soon. I
Yeah, he's
trying to
right now
follow.
he's in Israel, so you can visit there. They got a lot of them. They settled in Israel from the U.S.
Really,
Yeah,
black people.
black people like you and me.
Hmm, that's good to know.
Yeah. So that's the radio. So Larry, this is the idea. The idea is to break barriers.
Yes, 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 sir.
Okay, I agree. I like that. I'm I'm excited about it. I'm ready to move forward, learn more.
Yeah. So
Good.
we will what we call ourselves storytellers.
Mm.
Okay.
So our job is to tell a story
All right.
and allow us to know each other before we do any business.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So you see the problem with Larry. You see the problem. Your sister
Yes.
doesn't want. She's not a soldier. She doesn't want to be seen. Can you imagine?
Oh,
Huh?
yes.
I
She's
mean,
switching on your phone now.
No, it's
no,
it's
we want. Yashika, you
I was
can't do that.
impressed.
Even if you are undressed, we don't have to worry.
I'm
Oh,
wearing a
okay. I'm
gown. You see, I'm wearing a gown.
Yeah, don't be like Divine, who's got pictures running around where he's alleged to have been naked, and
oh no.
someone wanted to send me the naked pictures. I said, what do I do with them?
Really? Oh my goodness. That's
I mean, who is interested in seeing another man naked?
I'm tired. I just, first impressions are important, so I didn't want to
No,
put
we are
on.
not here for
I
impressions.
just
We're
want
here
Yeah, but
for
to.
the
you see, with me, I'm wearing my gown. I'm wearing my gown.
yeah.
Put it in bed.
We are not here for first impressions because what you wear, who you look like, it doesn't matter. As long as you got a mind that
That's
is working.
how it should be. But I think that's an American mindset. That's a big focus. And that's why I like talking to people from other places, other cultures. Um, but that's a mindset here. It's very common. And you're right.
No,
I agree with
we
you.
are not in America. That we just told you are now on 1873 platform. So when you are here, you are yourself. You are not American. Otherwise, we can give you a lot of masks that hide who we are, and you believe what you see or what you hear. You see, so next time, Yashika, when you want to be part of a family, you show your face. Yeah, now you see, that's Yashika.
Welcome, welcome, sister.
Welcome.
Hi. Can we
We
sing
we have a
something?
song. We have a song called "All Lives Matter." You want to hear that?
Yes.
It's called spinning plates. You know what spinning plates is?
The earth.
Spinning plates.
I was spinning plate.
Yeah.
You should be waking up early, sleeping late, working hard to be really great. Cause we all make mistakes, but never running unfinished race. Ignore the stress, focus on the actions that get you to that winning place. Priorities, people, balance those like spinning plates. Spinning plates, yeah, spinning plates. Yeah, if you drop it, it breaks. Yeah, if you lose it, it breaks. Like spinning plates. Yeah, spinning plates. Yeah, if you drop it, it breaks. Yeah, don't stop or it breaks. Yeah, spin those plates like a circus trick. Find out what your purpose is. You will put on this earth for this. Can purchase it. It's all beneath the surface, kid. Don't worry about what anybody else does. You gotta stay focused on what the world does. Don't rely on them. You gotta help yourself up. Everybody's gonna fail. Keep going. Spinning plates. Yeah, spinning plates. Yeah, if you drop it, it breaks. Yeah, if you lose it, it breaks. Life's like spinning plates. Yeah, spinning plates. Yeah, if you drop it, it breaks. Yeah, don't stop or it breaks. Yeah, stop waiting for signs of luck. You're wasting time. Your time is sucks. Don't spend your life chasing shiny stuff. The real light is what shines in us. Don't look down when you're climbing up. Before you know it, your time is up. I said, don't look down when you're coming up. Only look down when you're helping someone up. Stop waiting for signs of luck. You're wasting time. Your time is up. Don't spend your life chasing shiny stuff. The real light is what shines in us. Don't look down when you're climbing up. Cause before you know it, your time is up. I said, don't look down when you're coming up. Only look down when you're helping someone up.
Yeah. That's
Spinning plates.
For the whole
that's
world. It's for the world. Yeah. Uh. Tell me who's to blame? You or I? We all the same. Black or white. Life's crit, so enjoy the ride. Take advice, take your time. Don't waste your time on the hill you climb. Move your wagon, even when you're tired. It's one world and we all matter. We live for joy, we live for laughter. We go through pain, we feel disaster. It's one world and we all matter. Yeah, it's one world and we all matter. Yeah, one world and we all matter. Let's take the people from all corners and create a new world with no borders. No riches and no poor, it's just humans. This the old ways and form new ones. A famous man once said, between birth and death is a dash. So you gotta live like every breath is your last. Every second's a chance to make a difference. So you gotta make decisions, cause a man's decisions make it the man. Life is like pulling a wagon, and we've all got a wagon to pull. Whether you working a job or tackling school, battling through, the journey's just as important as where you're traveling to. Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, Gandhi, Steve Biko, these people, all different, one message, we equal. Free life, free world, free people. Life is like pulling a wagon, and we all got a wagon to pull. Stop hitching a ride on my wagon, cause you got your own wagon to pull. Cause my life matters, all lives matter. Your life matters, all lives matter. Life is like pulling a wagon, and we all got a wagon to pull. We all carrying our own weight, our own challenges, our own fate. We need to stand on our own, carve our own space. Time to take it, and it won't break. Don't spend your life on your mind when your life will be so great. All it takes is some dedication, grace and determination. Brother, move your game. Name will only take you so far, especially when you're chilling on the sofa. We on your roll up, look at how far we come. We can't stop now. You gotta carry your load, you can't drop now. But you so gotta stand by your own God. What is life if no alien in the hill? Journey of surprises. No one except carry the burden, reach that gap of life.
Okay, Larry, that's some of the music.
Oh yes, yes, amazing, amazing stuff.
Yeah. So, this was just meant to meet with you and introduce ourselves, and then we can explore ways in which we can collaborate and build a global community.
Exactly, exactly.
Hello?
Hello, hello.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's, Divine, are you there? Divine? There was no sound. Unmute, Divine, you are on mute. So there is, I think he has put you on mute. And anything
Oh,
that you may want to say?
sorry.
Do you have anything to say or to conclude?
Okay, no, I think on my part, I really appreciate and I'm willing to learn a lot. And Hala Radio is there if we can see and explore how we can collaborate and work on developing it and getting more content for it. And I'm willing to learn. Like I said, I'm still young and willing to learn more and collaborate with you, sir, and with recommendation from this side. So I think I really appreciate the opportunity and everything. Thank you.
Okay, no, thanks. And Yashika, any final words?
Yeah.
We know we ambushed you, and
Those are the final words.
I'll definitely be in touch. It was really nice listening to you and your music and getting to know you. Looking forward to building. It's time.
that's right. So that's, you know what pulling my wagon is?
Yes. Pulling my
Huh?
wagon. Yeah, a community effort.
Yeah, that's, if I pull my wagon, then you come into my wagon, it becomes too heavy.
Hmm.
So pull your wagon, I pull mine, and we all can go further than what we can do as individuals.
Absolutely.
But
Agree.
you must carry your own load, you must carry your own weight. So when you build communities, each one of us must be the face of it
Mm.
rather than pray for Jesus to come back. He has not come back for 2020 years.
Exactly.
So if we have to build
Don't
it, we're calling it C to C. Divine is a member. It's only 500 Rand or $30 per year to be a member. So
okay.
we are saying we need to come together, then look at investments, look at Swaziland as an example. Where do you put your money to grow your money? Uh,
Yes,
how can you grow your money beyond your borders?
exactly.
And how do we talk to pension funds, union funds, and they use radio to be able to provoke them to invest their money in the global stock market where you have activity, you can increase your returns. The world is now
Sure.
smaller, it's now open.
Yes,
So you are in Swaziland, you are our representative there.
yes, sir.
And then you raise money for the radio, for the employees through investments.
True, true, true.
rather than put your money to the bank and expect it to get a return.
Yes.
So we want to use radio to raise awareness
Yes.
that we are all connected. We don't have to travel to know each other. Look what
Yes.
happened. Yashika, it's a miracle. She didn't want to be on radio, but that's life. Life is like a dice. You don't know what the next second brings. So you're always a soldier wherever you are. You are in battle. Life is a battle. So you don't have to be invited to be yourself. So when you wake up as a soldier.
Yes.
You don't know when battle is going to call on you. You can't say, I'm not ready. I'm camera shy.
Yes.
So, Larry, this is the world that we are trying to build one step at a time. Yeah. Anywhere divine is hiding, you see, that's the cruel part. People don't want to show face. And the world goes by while you are hiding your face. That's divine. So, Larry, you see, we have a global community. He comes from Zimbabwe, but sometimes he
nice.
pretends to be American. But who cares? So let's hear him. Take off your mute because Larry wants to hear.
I am American, but not full-blooded. I was born. I was born in Zimbabwe.
But who cares
And
where
I
you were
came to
born?
America in a saucepan.
Larry, do you care where do you care where you were born?
No, we are one. 1-8.
You can mute everybody here. Give it to me. Right there.
So if you are born, wherever you are born, it doesn't matter, divine. We are not here to inspect where you were born.
That's correct. But
So, okay, go ahead.
Yashika, come, let me show you what to do. Come, let me show you what to do. You wanted to. Oh, I see.
All right.
Okay, you just have to turn the volume down. I mean, it makes sense. Anyway, so right now, what was the? I'm waiting for the stock ticker for tomorrow, and I'm trying to choose which stock to buy tomorrow. I've already invested substantially in one stock.
But already, divine, as I said, we are not here to trade. We are here to know each other. Then once we know each other, then we build like a synagogue. You need 12 Jews to build a synagogue. Where are your 12 Jews? I only see one Yashika.
Absolutely.
Where are the rest of the Jews?
That makes sense.
So our friend Larry will bring his 10 Jews. Larry, would it be impossible for you to get 12 friends or enemies to believe that we can build together for 500 Rand per year a community of connected people?
I think it's possible. It's possible. doable because it's a matter of checking who's interested. Like I said, that it's possible we can work out something.
So that's all we're trying to do. First, let's get to know each other, know who is
Yes,
doing what, and then those with funds, they can then channel them, bridge them to the capital markets, the money markets, or investment opportunities, wherever they are.
yes, yes.
So, Divine, is that okay? There will be a time to talk about stock market.
Right, I understand.
Yeah. So for now, let's just get to know each other. We are four of us, and Yashika, how many people did Jesus call for as a quorum?
Well, he had 12 disciples.
No, he said, when two or more gather in my name.
Oh, yeah, touch and agree. Yeah.
So we are already more than two.
Mm-hmm.
So if we gather in the name of this virtual community, then the virtual community shall be alive through us, through what we say and what we do.
Right. Agree.
Mhm. So, Larry, that's the whole idea. 1873 is complete. There is no human being who is black or white. There is no human being who is Zimbabwean, who is American. There is no one who can claim to be superior to the other. If you want to check, when it's 24 hours and it ends for everybody. So if Larry is the mastermind, why do you call yourself mastermind?
No, they called me. They call me mastermind.
Okay, the mind that is a master.
Yes, yes, they call me mastermind. Yes.
Okay, so that's the we're just looking for the
I'm just
mind.
trying to make sure.
So Divine, do you know Swaziland?
I know Swaziland, never been there before.
All right, Yashika, do you know Swaziland, the kingdom of Swaziland?
Yes, I was just briefed on it. It's a conjugal community, conjugal polygamous community.
You have never
Mhm.
been to Swaziland or never heard of Swaziland.
I never got the United States.
All right. So we know that the United States is the world for most people, but the world is bigger than the United States.
Absolutely.
We may not be united, but we are people.
Right. We're all connected.
Yeah. So no, thank you. Any somebody wanted to join us, but from Australia, Boma Masimba had threatened to join us, but it looks like he's taking for long. He's taking too long.
Okay.
So he was going to join us from Melbourne. Yeah, he's not joined yet. So, Larry, what did you think of the songs?
Sorry.
What did you think of the songs?
Yeah, no, I really like the songs. Special the second one, pulling my wagon. I think the message there. It's a beautiful message, and it says like each and everyone should pull their they are not gone, they are gone. So we mustn't stop. We need to keep on pulling them. And also the first song, Working My Dash, So, and it's an inspirational song to say, like, I wake up and I work on my dash every day, every day, So I need to grind and grind and grind and grind. I really like the message, I like the message.
And Yashika, what's your comment on the message or messages?
Community building, like the dash, like Rob's explaining the vibe. I took dash and then kind of like a take off, get going. Um, yes,
Hello?
I think I like the positive messages. It's about building.
All right, there's an echo. I think you are close to Divine there. So it's two devices that are close to each other. Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
I took it off so you can come through mine.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I don't know. Okay, I'll look this up. Did you hear anything I said?
No, now there's an echo on the. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So I think there's a problem there. But I guess we'll meet again and let's keep on talking.
Yes.
All right. You are yeah, you can you are now audible, okay?
I think it's my phone. That mic keeps going out and it keeps muting. It did it again. So I think I have to download the app. I'm not.
All right.
Yeah, it's gonna keep going off. So I
Yeah,
can't.
okay. No problem. At least we have heard your voice before. So Divine, fine, and
Yes.
Larry will be talking investments, identity, and also many other things that we need to connect on so that the people of Swaziland can also know what is possible if we work together. Okay. So thank you very much. Unless anyone wants to say last word. Larry, do you have anything?
Many, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me, say thank
Yeah,
you. Thank you.
many people. Oh,
All right. Divine, you want, because you were talking already.
oh, okay. So I say many people around the world don't consider investment as an opportunity to enrich themselves because they're not trained to. And 1% of the world are investors, and 1% of the richest people in the world are 1%. And that says a lot. And that is why this community building can actually introduce people to how to invest. and how to retire um, rich and be rich for generations. There are many inhibitions that people have. You know, they think about fast cash, and so they will join these Ponzi schemes. And so many things that the community can also educate is to introduce security measures from being scammed out of a lot of hard-earned work in a pursuit of quick cash. We would introduce everyone to a 100-year-old method, which is investing in potential wealth that is also looking at digital assets like Bitcoin, because those are things that we project are going to be great in the future. That is how finance is going to be distributed amongst people, peer to peer, individuals saying, hey, I want to give you money. And somebody says, okay, this is my interest. And you can do all that on the internet. And that is going to be achieved through the people who early invest, the early adopters of this technology are still less than 0.6% globally. And so you can look at that. We are the people who founded the internet. And we saw companies like Jeff Bezos become $1 billion right before our eyes. We saw Apple grow and rise into something great right before our eyes. We saw all these innovations. We saw the man go to the moon, Mr. Mawere, 1970. I was born, but it happened 1969. And we have seen the internet become a hub of shopping, and then from being a pornographic institution and a casino. And now we are talking and communicating throughout the world using this device, and companies like these are being invested in, and we have not taken advantage of it. We've seen all these growths happen, and none of us are rich from having taken advantage of, except people who now have experienced that, being able to tell the that we saw and we did not act, and now we know that we did not act. And now Mr. Mawere is Blockcoin, which is making us act.
But maybe if you had to send a message about community building, what would be your message? Not for community building, for investment, but just community building and building community power. What would you say?
To me, unfortunately, even community building revolves around money, and money is the first thing that will bring people together so that they have the ability. But however, right now we are being brought by our need to come together so that we can come up and solve these problems that we face. And obviously the major problem behind everybody building this community is money, cash. So that is why I want to introduce this topic.
But do you know that
in the community, they want money.
No, money is a product of service.
Right.
But money is not the object of life. But we'll discuss that in the community. Where the money is the end. Go ahead.
With you, and you can spend more time because you have enough money. You're not spending time trading your time for money. You are now having your money work for you, and you can build a community with ease. Like when I come to Zimbabwe, I'll be happy to get involved in a lot of projects, you know, because I can afford to. That is a good thing. And unfortunately for many, they will be still thinking how they can have enough money so they can spend quality time with their family. So I think this community building we have here is going to open up the doorways for people to meet and come up with ideas on how to free up their time by making money somewhere else, and it can just happen whilst they have their free time. Whilst we are talking about residual income, money working for you whilst you sleep, you don't have to always be trading your time for money. So the community building is going to bring intelligent minds, people from all over the world, so we can really come up with a structured process. And I really look forward to seeing what could come up out of it. Just to say, hey, let's be together in a community. And then imagine if this becomes 1 billion people. What power can you hold? And you know, we always talk about Facebook. It's a community built by an individual, and he has successfully put a community. But now we are saying, let's build a community that could even be bigger than anyone else can ever imagine. That means we are just one huge community now, connected through this process. And then the power that can come from that is that any one of us could instantly become a billionaire, and we can have so much time to spend with our family and build more communities. I mean, I like the idea. It's brilliant.
Right. And Larry?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes.
any message for our friend, the Honorable?
Yes. No, I think as Dan has mentioned, it is important that we take advantage of the resources, social media, because now the world is a global village now. It's easy, it's there, it's on our fingertips. So we need to try and use these opportunity wisely and make it a point that we network, work hard, because we mustn't lose these opportunities. I'm happy, and it's an honor for me to be in this session. Hope to be available for more sessions coming up, so that we are all empowered and able to network. Thank you very much, sir, and Kisha and Ben, for this wonderful experience. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. And Yashika, can you talk now? Yeah, we can hear you.
Basically, what I was saying, I was looking forward to building and getting to know this whole process. And I like what I'm hearing so far. And I think Divine said it all. But yeah, it was really nice to be involved in this conversation this morning, or it's morning here. So.
No, thank you very much. And if you are listening out there, it starts with the individual. And before anything, it is individuals who build communities. I think the Prophet Muhammad, Jesus Christ, never left a promise of an investment. But if you look at their balance sheets today, things that are done in the name of Jesus, in the name of the Prophet Muhammad, it's worth trillions. But they never promised anything that if you come together as Christians or Muslims, you will benefit anything. But when people come together, they build temples, they build synagogues, they build churches, which are their own homes. So each one of us is diverse, different, but when we come together, the power resides in organizing. So let's just look at how do we connect to others? How do we share this video? How do you share this audio? And leave for people to make their own decisions. Because if you are in it, you already have capital in the outcome. Because history will record that you were part of this conversation. We won't come back to it again. The time we have consumed is gone for good. But the words that we shared, the time that we shared will remain forever, so that when others look back at this moment, they will not be talking about investment. They will just be talking about four individuals who gave up time just to know each other. The rest will follow, because when human beings meet, problems are always there. Solutions will come not from one person, but from all of us. So tomorrow it could be someone hosting this, not me, so that everything we do finds expression in what we do daily to build up the kind of bank we want, the kind of community we want. That's a choice we make. So the more you share, the more others will be provoked, ignited, inspired to do something. So I will send the video so that you can share it in your own words. And then you say, I was in 1963 in Washington when Martin Luther King spoke. I have a dream, but you may not have seen what the future held, but indeed he had a mind to imagine a future based on what they were doing daily to create the foundation of a future that is inclusive, that is diverse, and that is responsive to what life calls on all of us, a better life, and how to invest in it. So thank you very much. Thanks, Larry, for taking the next effort. And you can then brief Honorable Dlamini that I did contact, and what happened was not what I expected to happen. I expected a radio for us to talk about business plans. I ended up bridging to the Americas without leaving my home. And that today is one day. Tomorrow, let's multiply it through the things we do, not forgetting that we all have to live, we all have things to do. But when we come together, it will be more efficient because we have chosen to come together, not in terms of investing or whatever, but just to have a circle of human beings that is open. If there's a waiter, let's have a waiter. If there's a sweeper, let's have a sweeper. Let's not be exclusive and look for people we think are the best people, because we are here not because we are chosen, but that is what it was meant to be for us to be here. And we are here. So let's celebrate diversity. Let's not be exclusive and be known for what we are passionate about, forgetting that I'm not the universe. I'm just one, like a grain in sand. And our job is to be able to provoke everybody to be the best of themselves, not to be like us. So thank you.